You know, guys, over the span of the past month, it feels like a lot of people out there are desperate, and I mean like desperate, to take down Joker. And I've talked a lot about it, right? I've called out the media time and time and time again for how they've approached it. I've called them out because it's what needs to be done. Calling them out is the right thing for this, simply because this is ridiculous. It's downright stupid. It's not helpful. And all things considered, we need to really address that. I think we need to really find a way to address that, and that is what's so fascinating about this here. Is no matter how much over the course of the last month they've tried so desperately to take down this movie, it kicked ass last night. $13.3 million box office record on opening night. That is no small number. That's not a small number at all. And it's super fascinating that it happened. So let's find out more. So we're not even 24 hours into the movie's box office run, but Joker movie has already managed to break a pretty significant record. The DC Comics adaptation took in $13.3 million on Thursday night previews, which is also a new October record. That number is above what analysts had been expecting, which means that it should be well on its way to overtaking Venom for the October opening weekend record. This also means that, as controversial as it may be, Warner's has yet another DC hit on their hands. The sad thing about that is that it's a DC hit that's more profitable than Shazam, which is, in the last year, in regards to DC films, clearly the runt of the litter, but still, I think it's such a good film. Now, Venom had previously set the October record for Thursday night previews with 10 million. That already puts Joker well out in front, but it still has a long way to go, and even a few more hurdles to climb over to get there. Venom wound up scoring 80.2 million domestically, and Warner's is playing things a bit conservative, estimating that the origin story of Batman's greatest foes will bring between 75 and 80 million. However, certain estimates in the industry have now have that number climbing as high as $95 million. And the thing is, because there's actually a weird thing with this one. So Warner's, in order to help score this 95 million, they've done a couple things that, like, for one, a lot of people aren't talking about. And one of those is that they put this movie in a buttload of theaters, right? Like my theater, my small 16s, not even that, I think it's like a 14 plex, but they're smaller screens in my neck of the woods had it playing last night from 4 p.m. all the way through. And there was like 16 to 20 screenings. And I talked to one of the managers. I asked one of the managers, I said, hey, like, how's it doing? And he goes, oh man, it's like, we've only sold like 255 tickets. Like, this is not looking well for us. Now, I don't know. I saw the 4 p.m. show. I saw the first show, very first show. So I don't know necessarily if they picked up at all. But I'm curious to see whether or not it did. I'm curious to see whether or not it actually found a way to get going. To really boost itself up, because I wanted to. And the Access Media has been again trying to call this movie dangerous, right? Dangerous stuff. And so again, but look at this thing here, right? Okay, they call it dangerous, but they say, as of this writing, no actual violence has been reported. But a Huntington Beach theater did close due to what it called a credible threat. In any event, many critics have praised it, specifically Joaquin Phoenix's performance, but it's divisive. It currently holds a 69% critical approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, although the audience rating is at 93%. And people are mad about that too. They're mad about that because it dropped a couple days ago. It was at 74%. Now it's at 69%. And it's got a lot of reviews. A lot of people, probably a lot of the new 600 Rotten Tomato critics that were just brought in are coming out there. And the thing is, they create an echo chamber. They do. They create an echo chamber. They say, oh, you guys, like, no one can really like this movie because it's like terrible. And then, as soon as that narrative was already set a month ago, a lot of these guys want to fall in line. They create an echo chamber. They create a narrative because they have to, right? Like, I'll give you guys, this is kind of an odd, dumb example, but Black Panther, its first negative review was from like the Irish Times, and the guy was like, the movie's terrible. I can't do an Irish accent on demand. What is it? Potato, potato, Guinness potato. Oh, Black Panther is a terrible movie. That's garbage. I apologize for that. But no, they said that they gave it a bad review, and it was headline news. And the guy who wrote it was attacked, heavily attacked by people online. I covered it, and the video got over 100,000 views. What I'm trying to say here, guys, gals, gents, whatever, is that these people live in a bubble. They live in a bubble, and if you go outside of that bubble, once the narrative's been set, once like Peter Sciretta from Slash Film comes out, the day the Venice reviews come out, when everyone's praising it, and he's like, "This movie is dangerous to the wrong person," and I'm like, "No, it's not." And I still say that after I've seen it now, a month later. They have to get in line. I know that sounds like conspiracy tinfoil level stuff, but we've seen it. We've seen it time and time and time again. You guys know I'm not wrong. You guys know that I'm right on this one. Anyway, I am curious to know your thoughts and your opinions. Let me know down in the comments below. I will happily chat with you guys later. And if you like my commentary, if you do enjoy this, consider coming over here to patreon.com/Matt Jarbo, becoming just a patron today for $1 a month. We're going to be doing a lot with it, Hollywood After Dark. We'll be doing post shows that are patron only. A lot of other things. It does help out right now because YouTube, for some reason, is just suppressing so much content. They're not sending out notifications. So telling you guys to like it and subscribe is not always the best. I'll post videos yesterday. I posted videos yesterday. That notification went out today. How messed up is that? But anyway, this is a great way to stay in the action. Patreon.com/Matt Jarbo. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day and peace out.